Hey, James G here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. But if you need to, please, you can always find us online at tarpleymusic.com. So here I've got a Jackson Pro Plus Series Soloist SLA3. And if you're wondering, it is gold. It's so much gold. The question is, how much more gold can it be? And the answer is none. None more gold, right? This is, if you like gold, this is gold. It's like the person who likes a chocolate cake with chocolate frostings with chocolate shavings and dip it in chocolate syrup, right? People like that. To me, this is a whole lot of gold. But if you like it, man, this is the way to do it. So, but it's a really, really cool guitar, despite this very gold color. It is a Akume body. Now that wood it's real similar to like a spruce and a cedar, so it's really lightweight. This guitar is really lightweight, and this is kind of a new wood to me, but it gets a lot of treble out of it, and it seems to really work on a guitar like this, so it's real interesting. Now the back, or the neck here I should say, is a three-piece with maple, walnut, and maple. Ebony fretboard, of course. Now this is a compound radius, so it actually goes from a 12-inch to a 16-inch. And so, generally speaking, for faster notes and single note playing, you tend to want a flatter radius on your neck. So as you go up the neck, it does get a little kind of flatter. So it's really, really fun to play in that sense. You got the piranha tooth inlays, which are cool. Now the scale length, the measurement from the nut to the bridge there is 25.5, so it's very, very standard. There's 24 frets, so you got 2 octaves all the way up. Jumbo frets, I might add, so you can really just skate across those very, very easily. And then the Floyd Rose 1000 series locking system, of course. So it locks up here at the nut, and then these tuners are actually used for fine tuning that. And what it really allows you to do is go ridiculously low and high when you're doing, what they would call dive bombs or anything like that. What's really what it is your vibrato is changing the pitch up and down. So Seymour Duncan pickups, they are hot, really, really good. It's a distortion TB6 direct mount in the bridge, humbucker there, and then there's a flat strat SSL6, and then the one up here is actually a SSL6, but it's RWRP, which is reverse wound, reverse polarity. So they help kind of knock each other out in that sense, but you can get a whole lot of volume out of it. Really cool guitar, and of course you get volume here and then tone. So your switch, when you're back here, this is actually just your bridge, and then when you go into position 2, it's the inner coil of the bridge, and then middle is middle, and then neck is the outer neck and middle pickup, and then just the neck pickup there. So now, generally, when you think of these guitars, you think of, heavier players, you think of shredders, you think of really fast playing. Not that it can't do other things, because I really think it can, but by design of the flat radius and all these things, that's really kind of what you want to get out of this. So, of course, we're going to go through, and I'm just going to play through some clean in all the positions there, and then we're going to do some overdrive and some distortion sounds. And what I'm going through is a Department 10 dual distortion. This is a really killer Black Star pedal here, very versatile. We're just going through that and then going through good old Vox AC30, and we're miking with the Sennheiser E906. So that is going to be the setup, and so let's get to listening to the Pro Series Soloist SL3. It's in there, dude. Could do this all day. Alright, so we've heard the guitar in a lot of different tones on its own. Let's hear with some backing tracks that are recorded earlier. Alright, hit it, boys. All right, so the Soloist SLA3. First of all, extremely, extremely light. This okume is a really cool wood. Like I said, I really don't know a lot about it other than a few Jacksons that I've messed with that have it. And as far as metal and a lot of shredding or any of that kind of stuff, I'm in my novice stages as a player, and that is not my forte yet. But it's so fun to play that stuff on here and just shred for the sake of shredding. But the real truth of it is the way that compound radius, it really helps going from a chordal standpoint up until where it starts getting flatter here. And this neck is really thin. It's like a thin U shape. So, I mean, it's meant for speed. I don't have it, but that's what it's meant for. But I do feel that I can push the boundaries of my speed a little bit normally than I would do on a standard, 9.5 or a Strat neck or something like that. And, of course, the 3, it's very cool with this maple walnut and maple thing here. So, yeah, very, very cool. Very, very lightweight. Very, very fast. And it is, if I hadn't mentioned before, this particular one is gold. It's so gold, and it's just like, but the more I look at it, the cooler it gets because it's way too much gold. And right back here, since, this is a set neck, right? It's not bolted on or anything, so there's no plate here. And so it's just like they just kind of stuck it and they dipped it and they're like, all right, here you go. So here's the lollipop and there's this chick. But it's a really clean where you see it right here. It did a really good job on it. And of course, I really like the white binding here on the neck. It feels really good. So if you're into that kind of playing, or if you need another fast type of guitar and you really like to, I would seriously though, with all jokes aside, on stage with lights hitting stuff, this is probably would reflect all kinds of really cool colors and look really killer on stage for players that can really play this style of a guitar better than me. But it's really fun to play. If you're looking for a style guitar like this, come down and play it, because I can't explain how it feels. I can only kind of give an idea of how it sounds and tell you about it and all that kind of stuff. So you can come on down to Tarpley and check it out. It's really, really cool. It's just so lightweight. It's just that part of it I really like. And this contour here, I think really tell the shape of it, but really, really comfortable to play. So it's a very comfortable guitar. Anyway, I hope you got some interest in use and enjoyed watching this video and listening to, just a fraction of its potential and what can it do. Had a blast making it, of course. So if you did, just like the video. That helps us a lot. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should definitely subscribe. Love to have you on board. Just hit subscribe down there. And if you'd like to know as we drop more videos, we drop videos every single week. And we're just expanding the types of videos and all kinds of things that we're doing. Then you can just hit that turn on notifications and they will notify you, and we'll see you on the next one.